Okay, so let me switch to Salesforce Classic. And you know how to switch to Salesforce Classic, right? I think first time we are switching to Salesforce Classic and doing some configuration. Yeah. Salesforce Classic is pretty fast and it is just like one page application and it's very responsive, right? Lightning has like many things in the same page. So sometimes you might find Lightning is a little bit slower if you are continue using Classic. Okay. Anyway, we would be using Lightning, no Classic, because Lightning is the future, right? Every single thing, every new thing that you get to see would be onboarded in Lightning, not in Classic. All right. That's what I made sure that all the entire training I actually have put into Lightning itself, not in Classic. Cool. In Classic, this is how you switch between the application. Just go to Sales app and you have something called reports. In case if you don't see these reports over here, click on the plus sign, this plus sign, okay, and control F report. You'll see the reports over here. You see this? Yeah, click on reports. Okay, reports in Classic gives you many extra options. Let me just go over this page one by one and show you how to create it. Okay, first of all, in the left hand side you see here, this is the report folders, and if you remember, this is the folder that I just now have created, right? And this is the report that I just now have created. Let me open this report in a new tab, and this is how the report looks like. Okay, I'm gonna go and customize this particular report. I don't have edit button, this is customize button. Okay, click on customize. Now I as an admin can come to this report builder. By the way, this is the report builder, how it looks like in Classic. This is the preview panel where you get to see all the data. Left hand side you have all the fields available, and you know this is like pretty easy. Let's say you don't want to see the next step, just drag and drop it here. Cool. You don't want to see the stage, drag and drop it here. You want the stage back, just go here, search stage and double click, or drag and drop it wherever you want. So this is pretty easy to use, right? And in this particular section where you put your filters, right? So we had a standard filter called show all opportunities. This is the one, show my opportunities, all opportunities. And then we had like close date, whether you want to make it like all time. See, we have so many options over here. Close date, any date field, you can either select like current financial quarter, previous financial quarter, this week, next week, last month, this month, right? So you have so many options, and you can put any custom dates as well. I'm putting here all time. This is the filter which I put in the Lightning version, right? When I created this report, stage is equal to closed on. I can remove it. Okay. And if I remove, right, and if I click on run report, this is how the report looks like. If you customize again, you'll be there, it'll be there in the same report builder page. I hope this part is clear. In case if you want to create a brand new report, correct, just go to setup and go to reports. Yeah, this report tab, and then click on new report button. Okay, this new report button. If you click on the new report, same thing what you get to see in the Lightning. You have to select here the report type. And guess what? We created one report type, right? This is the report type we just now created. Head office, with outlet, with revenue, correct? All the report types you will see over here. Select opportunity as the report type, click on create button. Make sense? So this is the same report builder page where this is the preview panel, and this is the left hand side fields, available fields, and this is the preview, the filter part, correct? And because you have put the filter called all opportunities and the close date is this, there is no data. If I make it all time, I have all the data. The difference between Lightning and Classic report is this. In Classic, there are 4 types of report: tabular, summary, matrix, and join. Let's understand these 4 types of report. This is gonna help you a lot, okay? Again, I'm telling you, it's very fine if you go and create the report from Classic and make your business user view it from Lightning. All right. I mean, it's not about only report. Anything that we have learned so far, you can go to Classic and configure it. The same thing will be available in that Lightning as well. Like we have done the validation tool, we have done the process builder, workflow, doesn't matter what. Anything we have learned how to create in Classic Lightning, the same thing can be created in Classic as well. And when you create it, when you create a workflow, same workflow will be working in Lightning and in Classic both, right? I'm showing you this particular report part because I find a report has little more extra easy and user-friendly screen in the Classic version. Now it's up to you, whatever you want, you can choose, right? You can either create report in Classic or in Lightning. Okay, let's talk about these 4 different types of report, guys. We have first the tabular report. Tabular report is nothing but a report which looks like an Excel. Okay, see, this is the report, and it is just an Excel file. You have this column name like opportunity name, type, lead source, amount, and so and so. And these are the data, right? And if you run the report, the tabular report looks like this. It's pretty basic, no luxury UI, right? And definitely you can add those chart as well in the Classic, but because it is a tabular report, it has not been grouped by yet. That's why you can't really add a chart. That's the question you sometimes get in the certification. Can you add a chart with a report without adding a group by field? You cannot. In order to add a chart, you have to have a group by field, because chart is what? X and Y axis, and Y axis will always have your group by field, correct? Now in Classic, you cannot simply drag and drop the group by field. Tabular report you cannot group by. Remember this. Summary report you can group by. Okay, in Lightning there is no tabular and summary and difference. It's the same report builder where you can create all these 4 things, right? But in Classic it is like 4 different category. Okay, if you want to create a report with grouping by some fields, you have to go ahead with this summary report. Do you see something called drop a field here to create grouping? Yes, just you have to drag and drop the group by field over here. Same thing, stage, drag and drop the stage over here. You see this? This is how the group by looks like. And again, let me just run the report and show you how it looks like. See, with the stage prospecting, I have 1 data. With the stage qualification, I have 1 or 2 data. So this is a brand new report, by the way, I just have created. Okay, the one like OPP report, this one is what I have already created in Lightning. I edited in the Classic, but this one is a brand new report. I have not saved it yet. Okay, so you also do the same thing. Go to setup, click on report tab, right? This particular report tab, where is that? Here, and click on new report button to create a new report. Okay, select opportunity as the report type. Yep, and click on create button. And once you click on create button, you'll be there in the same report builder page. Summary report is clear. Summary report is something where you can drag and drop the group by field. And because summary report you can group by, you have already grouped by. You see the add chart button. This add chart button was not available in the tabular report, but it is available in the summary report. Why? Because in the summary report I have grouped by the report. Now I can click on add chart, and same like bar chart, line chart is available over here. Get it? Select this chart, and here also we have like y-axis and x-axis. X-axis will have the stage, y-axis will have the count. Click on OK, and here we go. This is how the chart looks like. Let me run the report. Okay, this is how the business user will be able to see the report in the Classic. Okay, by the way, your business user will be definitely in Lightning, so I'm gonna save this report and I'm gonna view this report in Lightning, and we'll show you how it looks like in Lightning. It's the same thing. Okay, click on customize, and let's talk about the third type, which is called matrix. Now, what is matrix report? Difference between tabular and summary report is what? Tabular report you cannot group by, it's just an Excel format report. Summary report you can group by. And you can group by with multiple fields, by the way. See here, I'm there in the summary report. Okay, I have already grouped by this report with stage. I can type here type type, and I can drag and drop the same field over here. This look again little more complex, but let's try to understand this. See, I have grouped by the report with stage and type, and this is how it looks like. Let me run it. Okay, see this. With stage prospecting, type blank, I have one data. With stage qualification, type blank, I have one data. I have two data, right? 1 2. With stage need analysis, type blank, I have one record, two records. One is this, one is this. With stage proposal and type existing customer, I have two records. Make sense? So this is how you can actually group by with multiple fields in the summary report, and you can view it. Okay, now I'll just quickly remove this grouping because I'm going to show you how the matrix report looks like. Tabular and summary is pretty much clear. Tabular is just a table format, no grouping, no chart. Summary is where you can group by, and you can group by with multiple fields, and you can add chart. And matrix report is what you can group by with row and column both side. You see there's something called drop a field here to create column grouping. So type here stage and drag and drop it in the column. Done. Type here type and drag and drop it here in the row. Check this out. You see this green color tick mark? That means you can drop it here. You see this red color? That means you cannot drop it here. So drop it here. And now this looks a little more complex. Okay, let me show you this. The reports, you first have to understand how to read those reports. Okay, and then only you'll be able to understand, you'll be able to make your customer understand how to read the report. Okay, so matrix report you can group by with row and column both side. So read this. With stage prospecting, type blank, I have one data, and this is the data, pyramid emergency. With stage qualification, with type blank, I have one data, and this is the data. With stage need analysis and type existing customer, I have one data, and this is the data, United Oil. With stage negotiation and type existing customer, I have two records. What are those two records? If you come down here, this is the first one, this is the second one. Are you able to understand the report? Yes? Yeah. So with stage close lost and type nothing, I have one data, and this is the data, lead source, amount, expected revenue, so and so. And if you don't want to see all these fields, edit this, customize this, and drag and drop those fields. Okay, so this is how the customized matrix report looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you the fourth report, which is very helpful when you have multiple reports to join in the same report. Let me give you an example. Let's say your business wanted to compare the sales report between this month and last month. So you have created a report on opportunity object where the close date is this month. You have to create one more report in the opportunity object where the close date is last month. Instead of creating two different reports and make your business user toggle between multiple tabs like this, what you can do, you can create a joint report. The joint report, let me just remove this grouping. Okay, check this out. Joint report is a report where you can group by, we can add multiple blocks. Let me quickly remove couple of fields here, and you can press Control button. See, this is how the flexibility you get in Classic. Okay, creating a report in Classic just take few seconds, right? Press Control button and keep selecting those fields that you don't want to see here. Drag and drop it, right? Check this out and drag and drop it. So this is my first block. Now this is my first block. And this is the first block filters. I can put close date is equal to this month. Correct? I don't have any data here, so I'm just putting all time, okay? Just to make sure I have few data. And you can have one more block here. You can have multiple blocks. Suppose your customer want to compare two different report, right? This month opportunity versus last month opportunity. So joint report is a good solution. So because it is a joint report, you have a button available called add report type here. And with the help of add report type, click on add report type, you can add another report in the same report builder. And in order to add a new report, right, you have to select the report type. So I'm selecting again opportunity with products. Done. See this. Now I have two blocks, right? And let me just remove couple of fields. I don't want to see sales price, product description. Do you see this? I have now two different blocks, and each blocks represents some data. Block 1, block 2. Block 2 doesn't have any data. Why? Scroll down. Okay. Do you see this? Opportunity with product block 2. Guys, this is the filter section of block 2. Okay. So you can actually remove the filter over here, which is close date is equal to this current date. Make it all time. Now you have data here. Like this, you can add multiple blocks in the same report. That's called joint report. This will help the business to take a decision to compare two different reports or multiple reports. You can add one more reports also over here. Not only that, you can group by the joint report. Do you see this drop of field here to create grouping? One small thing that you have to remember here. If you want to group by two different if you want to group by a joint report, you have to make sure that a group by field is common in all these blocks. You know what I mean? Let's say I want to group by with stage. See, I can group by with stage. Why? Because both these blogs I have created on top of opportunity, and both the blog has a field called stage. So I can easily group by this particular joint report with the field called stage. And this is how it looks like when you run the report. Joint report, when you run, it looks like this: opportunity, blocks, and so. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly customize and save this report. This report I haven't saved yet. Remember, if you close this window, your report is gone because you haven't saved it. So click on save. Give a name, OPP report in classic. Okay. And make sure you choose the folder. Okay. Choose the folder called sales report and save it. I'm done with report creation. Saved it. Now I'm going to switch to Lightning and try to view the same report. If I switch to Lightning and if I go to report tab, click on report tab, do you see this OPP report in classic? That's the report I just now have created, right? The joint report. Yeah. So the joint report which I created in Lightning classic, it looks like this same opportunity block 1, block 2. And you can also edit the same report from here. Right? You can edit the same reports from here. You can add one more block, you can remove the block, and these are the filters, right? See, block 1 filter, correct? Block 2 filters. Yeah, if you want to add one more filter in the block 1, just click it over here, add filter. So exactly same way how you have done your development in Lightning, you can do the same report development in classic as well. You can add chart over here. Got it? So I have a recommendation. I want you to create report, same report like, opportunity report grouping by stage. Create this report in Lightning and in classic and see how it looks like. Try to identify each and every element in that report builder in both experience, Lightning and classic. Okay. And always run the report and see how you as a business user will be able to visualize the report output. Okay. So first, you as an admin, go to the classic and create a new report on opportunity. And once you create, just run the report and view it. and do the same thing in the Lightning as well. All right, and this will help you to understand how to create a reports. Cool. So we're done with the reports, how to create it. I'm going to show you one more thing called how can you give access of this report to different users. Okay, so let's talk about it in the next video.